level 1 players beating level 11 players is a daily occurrence in my clan. What's up, you guys? It's your host, Galadon. You may know by now I put together a clan called FA Level 1 around the time that the update dropped that allowed level 1 players to join clans. It made complete sense that we get all of the world's best, some of the world's best level 1 players in one spot and let them compete for who can reach the highest trophy mark. And we've had some pretty amazing players join up. We even had Clash with Cam stop by with his very high level 1, although he again can't even hold a candle to some of the top players in this clan. But nonetheless, I am hoping that Cam and myself can get together and do a little 2v2 action with our level 1 accounts. I've only gotten to about 2,000, 2,100. I know that Cam has been at 26, 2,700. And at the end of this video, I will show you a couple of players in my clan that their trophy counts, they'll just blow your mind. Okay, now the way that these players have done this is very specific, in that it all has to do with unlocking legendary cards and then moving up after you get those legendary cards. Now, obviously, certain legendary cards unlock before others, and as players work their way through these new arenas, then of course they have to spend money or a great deal of time sitting at that level trying to get those new legendary cards unlocked and then move on. Because yes, you will see players that have cards like the Inferno Dragon, the Princess, those unlock at 2,000, but the Bandit, the Night Witch, I mean, these cards unlock way above 2,000 trophies. But right here, Abdu Karar, level 1, picks up a tower right here, and this level 11 player has to be completely shocked. So again, as you reach each new arena that unlocks new legendary cards, then you will see these players work on either super magical chests or wait for shop offerings or whatever it may be, and then move up even higher with additional legendary cards added to their deck, because cards like the Inferno Dragon, absolutely crucial, an ideal card for dealing with your opponent's tanks like the Golems, Lava Hounds, even P.E.K.K.A.s, things like that. And then Sparky, for some reason, Sparky just gives these players fits. They cannot figure out how to deal with Sparky. Very often, they just don't know, and you're able to get that Sparky in on the tower like we're seeing right here. 2 Sparkies headed for the tower, and one of them gets a shot off. That tower's in big trouble. Abu Karar's left tower just about to go down, but he's putting big pressure on the right-hand side. And again, really what it is the mechanics of these legendary cards. Players just don't know how to counter them correctly, and they just can't figure it out. It is slightly more advanced gameplay, but right here you can see that the opponent did manage to zap the princess out of the way, but Abu, not done yet, continues with the pressure, the golem in to defend, but it's probably just a matter of time at this point. The tower with only 140 hit points remaining, the golem has to be dealt with first. The Sparky, the Electro Wizard, doing a great job. Man, I wish I had the Electro Wizard. Cannot wait to unlock these cards. But it's the Bandit that gets in there from the side. That dash, I'm telling you, no way to stop that. She gets in, and Abu takes down a level 11. So like I said, these 1 versus 11 victories happen just about on a daily basis. And it just so happened that the day that I went into the clan and asked for some 1v11 replays, Abu Karar was right there, and he had all sorts of them. So we'll take a look at another, and you can see the decks that are being used. Again, Sparky is a huge card in these players' decks. For some reason, everybody's using it. Now, if you'll notice, the opponent here with a very unusual deck. In fact, there are 0 win condition cards in this deck. The opponent, I guess, just counting on completely overwhelming his foe with little cards. He's got the Goblin Hut, Goblin Gang, Skeleton Army, Princess, Clone, Rage, Mirror. So it's all about just building up this massive push, but there's this fundamental problem of what if your opponent has a Fireball, arrows, a Wizard, there's a Valkyrie. There's so many different things that can go wrong here. But apparently, this player is either trolling or more likely, he's just had some success with this strategy at his trophy level. Because if you're level 1, I don't care if you're pushing super hard. you're still running into really high-level players that are just kind of missing some of the fundamentals of the game. Now, right here, it's just Spear Goblin City. The Sparky, the Electro Wizard, trying to get in there, and it's just massive distraction as there's so many units that are pouring out. This opponent hasn't yet had a chance to use the whole clone rage thing, but you know that's probably where he's grabbing his wins. He's just overwhelming his opponent with the Mirror, the clone, and right there, a poorly timed rage spell. And it's just the sheer level of the cards right now. These level 10, level 12 Spear Goblins, and there's your clone spell. There's the clone. Just the level of these cards is overwhelming Abu Karar right now, and it doesn't look good. With a minute left, he's down a tower. His King's Tower is under 800, and I'm starting to wonder, am I looking at the wrong replay? Is it possible that we're looking at a loss here? Now, he does have the log, of course. He's got the Skeleton Army. He's got the Electro Wizard. They're all great cards for crowd control. But there's just so many Spear Goblins pouring out. And then these overly aggressive rage spells. Not really effective right here. And Abu just can't seem to get any more damage on that left tower. He's dealing with the clone spell, the mirror spell. So many units just keep streaming out. And now we're down to the final 30 seconds. And there's 2 Goblin Huts in the way of Abu's units. So right here, come on. Do you guys reasonably... Oh, wait. There's the Bandit. Look at that chain reaction. The Electro Wizard and the Bandit together. And your tower goes down to the Princess. Somehow, with 16 seconds left, Abu ties this one up. And it all came down to the Bandit's mechanics. Her dash repeatedly, left, right. She got to the tower. The Princess got it down. And now, with almost an impossible comeback, Abu has tied it up 1-1, and we've got 60 seconds of overtime. So can it happen, you guys? Well, would I be showing you this replay if it wasn't amazing? So Abu trying to defend still down the left-hand side because, as you can see, he's close to getting 3'd right here. He's very close to losing the 3 crown, and so he's forced to defend down that left-hand lane. Sparky versus the Goblin Gang with Rage. Now the Sparky survives. In comes the Skarmy. One more Sparky. Beautiful Electro Wizard right there. And suddenly it's looking like things are slightly changing as the Sparky comes down. But watch the right-hand side. The first time I watched this replay, I was focused on the left, the Sparky. On the right, Bandit, Lumberjack, Inferno Dragon. And it's all over. On the right-hand side, the tower goes down. Distracted by the Sparky, getting the job done and beating another level 11. 2 crowns to 1. All right, so we will move on to one more replay. This one from Just the Tip from FA Level 1. And again, you guys, I do not discriminate against your awful BM, your bizarre names, your strange behavior in the clan. If you are a skilled level 1 and you're beating high-level players, you've got the trophies, come by FA Level 1 and the top players rewarded with free gems every season, at least the top 1, sometimes the top 3. It really depends upon what's going on. Last season, it was $50 for first place, $25 for second, and $10 for third. And these guys continue to push to amazing and incredible and somewhat unbelievable trophy levels. It is just a matter of time before one of these guys gets to 4,000. It could happen. Okay, seriously, it could. All right, so right here, Just the Tip, losing a tower right away. First 45 seconds of this battle. But this is often the case with these level 1s that have to battle back, is they are going to fall behind quickly early. And it seems like what happens in a lot of these instances is the opponent just gets sloppy. They get overconfident. Here you can see Just the Tip using mirrored Night Witches. I love it. Down the left-hand side, he does manage to stop that Battle Ram's charge with an Electro Wizard. But watch that right-hand side. He loses the Night Witch and clones the other one. Getting in there are a whole bunch of bats. They are going to overwhelm the furnace and try to get to the tower. Doesn't quite work out yet, but obviously you can see his strategy here. Down significantly. Again, doesn't look good. With about a minute and 25 seconds left, you're thinking, wait, how is this possible? You can come back from a game like this. But again, it's just a matter of elixir conservation, using the right cards and the minimal amount of elixir to counter. Here comes the Bandit on the left. She is going to charge that furnace. The Skeleton's going to help take it down quickly. The furnace is gone. Not really any damage on that tower at all. And now he only has a minute left to get the job done. But this is where these level 1s shine. In double elixir, Both of the witches get poisoned. That's not good. Electro Wizard, they are going to get out of the poison just in time. And that's a solid counter right there. Okay, so the Executioner works out really well and annihilates the entire push. So right here, you're thinking, wait a minute. This guy does seem to know relatively what to do. As he drops the Giant from the gap in the center, it looks like he's about to go up 2-0. Sure enough, 2-0 with 28 seconds left. Wait, okay, now I'm seriously wondering if I'm showing the wrong replay here. Okay. Oh, big clone. Look at all those witches. The bandit, the witches, the skeletons. The Executioner tower goes down. Somehow, poison on the King's Tower. That should have been a poison on this group. Here they come, and amazingly, in the final seconds of overtime, he grabs the 3-crown win when a simple mistake of not dropping the poison in defense made all the difference and an unlikely level 1 versus level 11 win. All right, guys, real quickly, a shout out to my top trophy players in FA Level 1, Game Over TR and Ku Hao Yit. These two guys absolutely killing it, and they are going to be featured in a future video. Watch for that as they hold the world record for level 1 accounts in Clash Royale. Thank you guys for watching all the way to the end of this video. Make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications by hitting that little bell, and you will get the earliest update and sneak peek information. In the meantime, have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you all again tomorrow for more full attacks.